Hello and welcome to Morehouse's Math Menagerie, where outliers are always welcome. Today, we're going to talk about one sample confidence intervals for a mean. Mr. Barnes is interested in estimating the mean ski race time for a certain course for all high school skiers in Idaho. He takes a sample of 50 high school skiers. This sample results in a mean race time of 4.85 minutes and a standard deviation of 0.81 minutes. Construct the appropriate 95% confidence interval. Well, just like with proportions, we're going to start by stating what we're going to do. We're going to construct a 95% confidence interval for mu equals the mean ski race time for all high school skiers on a certain course. Now, note it's important to say mu equals or to say for the true mean of the ski race times. Then we're going to go on to plan. We're doing a one sample t interval for a mean. There's a random sample of 50 skiers. That's our condition for random sample. The central limit theorem applies here since our sample is larger than 30. And the 10% condition is met since 10 times 50 is 500, which is fewer than the number of total high school skiers in Idaho. On to calculations. Now there's two ways to do this. The first way is to use the formula. We know the confidence interval is going to be our point estimate, x bar, our sample mean, plus or minus the critical t value, t star, and then times the standard error of the sampling distribution, so s divided by the square root of n. Now to calculate this, we would plug in 4.85 for our x bar, plus or minus 2.0095. This t star was calculated using nT on the calculator, and the previous video shows you how to do that. We'd then plug in our standard deviation of our sample divided by the square root of our sample size, and we get the interval 4.6198 to 5.0802. Now the second way to calculate this would be using the calculator directly. So we could go to stat tests and then down to 8, the t interval. T interval actually allows you to plug in data directly or to plug in stats. Since we were just given the summary stats of the mean and standard deviation, we're going to select the stats option, put in the x bar and the sample standard deviation, our sample size and the confidence level, and after we hit calculate, we should get the interval. Notice that's the same as we got using the formula. For our conclusion here, we would say that we are 95% confident that mu equals the mean ski race time for all high school skiers on a certain course is in the interval 4.6198 to 5.0802. Thank you for joining us. I'll leave you with this quote by Booker T. Washington. Have a great day.